I once was lost, but now I'm found. All because of Jesus. He will never let me down. Listen, I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Cause I got Jesus, He won't let me down. He had a plan for you and me when He died on Calvary. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Now I'm found. I got Jesus, He won't let me down. He had a plan for you. All right. Coming back, thanking the good Lord for so much. Hope everybody is doing well. Giving a great shout out to the YouTube family. Actually, I want to do this video in response back to Midiman. Big shout out to you, Midiman. I love your video when you was talking about music. And you know, I tried to leave this video alone, but I have to respond back with you, bruh. Because you was talking about how people say that everybody sings secular music and the rappers and all of that is tied in with the devil. Everybody is serving the devil. And I'm with you on that video, bro. And you know what trips me out, man? And I hate to go there, but I got to take it there to the church. Because it's so many preachers that stand up and preach against secular music. Rappers, R&B singers. But if you catch them slipping in their vehicle, yeah, let the church say amen. Half of them are listening at R&B, old school. Some of them even rap. And that's why I want to call this video Hypocrites with Music. Hypocrites with music. And they want to teach you how to talk, how to walk, how to act. And 9 times out of 10, they might be worse off than we think they are. See, God is love. God designed marriage. See, let me go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 3. There is a time and a season for everything under the heavens. So with that time and season for everything, there's a time to cut off Amazing Grace. There's a time to put away John P. Key. And it's time to pull out the music that you love. And see, the difference between nowadays and back in the old school. See, I love the old school music. I love it. I love a lot of the new school, but I can't get with a lot of it. But when you look at the old school, a lot of them had wrote about love. They sung about love. They had love ballads. Now, most of the R&B singers are writing about lust. L-U-S-T, lust. Now, we know also they had, you know, some songs back in the day, you know, that was probably won't meet your standards, religious folks. But the majority of those people back then, especially when you talk about the elements, earth, wind, and fire, you know, y'all know that's my favorite. And when you get to dealing with Jeffrey Osborne, Frankie Beverly, and Mays, these cats wrote hits. Marvin Gaye, they was dealing with real love issues. I mean, and this is why I can hear more God in a lot of these secular songs. So I'm with you, man, on this too, because everybody that's standing up in the church, they not singing to God. Everybody in the pulpit ain't preaching to God. So people need to stop being hypocrites. It always amazes me when people put me in hell for doing a wedding and a wedding reception. And it trips me out when I go to a lot of these wedding receptions, and I play in them, and then you can see the holding down folks on one side and the people that don't care on the other, the spiritual people on the other side. And when that music come on, say we playing Brick House or, you know, something by Cameo or whatever, you can see them tapping their feet, wanting to get up and move, but two holding it down and scared of what somebody else might say. See, this is the problem. You got too many people in church. They want to tell you how to dress. They want to tell you when to go to church. They want to tell you how to speak in tongues. They want to tell you how much Holy Spirit you got in you. They want to tell you all this stuff. That's man-made, mankind. It's your relationship with God. And let me tell you something, man. You know ain't nothing wrong with me, bro. Here I am. I love music. Whether I'm listening to gospel or R&B, I'm not finna go out here and shoot nobody in the head. I'm not finna go out here and start sleeping around with women. Why are you saying that, JT? Because what works for me might not work for the next man. But who am I to tell somebody else they going to hell because they listening to secular music? Or who am I to say that God don't love Stevie Wonder? God didn't love Whitney Houston. Who am I to say that God don't love the rappers when Christ got on the cross for everybody last time I recall? And you got people steady want to give the devil all the credit because the devil was in charge of the music. The devil this, the devil that. Well, when you look at it in the long run right now, why do you think the church look just like Hollywood? See, everybody want to talk about the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Well, look at what folks are doing on their own also. See, the devil ain't making everybody do everything. See, you got people sleeping around with each other in the church. Just as well, you got people sleeping around outside of the church. See, when I do videos like this, I already done made 1 million churches mad because I got to tell the truth. This is why Paul kept addressing those churches. There is nothing new that's going on now. Look at the church. You got all of these people talking about homosexuals in the world, but you can walk in half churches and they're the ones that's in charge of the music. And nothing against homosexuals. I'm just making a statement. You got all of these people talking about the world, but look at half of the deacons. Look at the preachers. Look at the teachers. Look at the wickedness in the house of God. So when you talk about music, who is most of these people playing to on Sunday morning? See, admitted man, I also say this because being a music producer like you are, we can come from that side, that point of view, because I done deal with the rappers, the R&B singers, and the gospel. And I'm going to say this again in this video. You can get mad all you want. There is no difference. They are both the same. You think these gospel folks in record labels and stuff won't cuss you out, won't smoke no weed, won't run women? Let me tell you something. You need to go behind closed doors one day. And I'm not talking about something I heard. I'm talking about experience. And you don't have to agree with me. I'm not going to get on camera and lie. So music is beautiful. One of my favorite songs that Stevie Wonder did was Ribbons in the Sky. You know, I had a woman try to put me in the hell because I was playing Ribbons in the Sky at a wedding. That's why I look at them and I laugh. Because you know what, Midiman, what I found out? You know the best thing to do to religious folks, holding down folks, just say, you know what, you right. You are right. You are so right, and keep it moving. Because it don't matter what you say, they going to be right because they holy. They have made it in already. God gave us free will. God gave us a choice to do what we want to do. That also showed me, man, God wanted us to have fun. I'm not talking about dirty fun. I'm talking about clean fun. God showed me. See, I can talk about personal experience with God. God showed me, JT, you can still be your minister of music that you are, and you can still listen at what you want to listen to because I got you in control. See, the devil ain't running me. God is the head of my life. And God told me it's a time to listen at this. Me and my mama can sit outside, and Papa JT, we can sit outside and listen at old school all night. And if you want to put us in hell, then you're going to put my whole family in hell. Because I got a news flash for you. We don't just listen to gospel music. Matter of fact, I'm sick of listening to gospel music because that's all I have to learn. Most of the time, that's what I have to learn. And I deal with that every week, all during the week. So when I leave church, I'm not trying to listen to no gospel music. I'm finna cut on some smooth jazz. I'm gonna get my wine or whatever I'm drinking. I'm gonna listen to my R&B. See, this is why most folks, once again, their relationship ain't making it. Because they done got so holy and diameter, man, once again, they ain't no earthly good. Check out my video I did on her on Preachers. What do you listen to when you make love to your wife? That's why I can hang around the ones that keep it real. They keep it real. They not sitting up here bashing on folks and beating folks in the head. Then you want to preach on them in the pulpit. And then you got the nerve to go get in your car on your way home and cut on your Barry White, your Luther Vandross. You are a hypocrite. That's exactly what you are. See, everybody know me. You can look at my page, JT. JT didn't just do videos for church music, did he, man? You want to learn some Earth, Wind, and Fire? It's on here. You want to learn some Gap Band? It's on here. You want to learn some wedding music? It's on here. You want to learn a couple of rap beats? It's on here. Each to their own. Stop letting folks tell you what the hell to do in your life. It's your life. It's your relationship. Do what makes you happy. If you want to ride down the street and praise the Lord, fine, that's your business. If you want to ride down the street and listen to Barry White, more power to you. People need to stop playing this hypocrite. This is why don't nobody want to go to church. Oh, they don't cuss and do that. Let me tell you something. You think people on the street can cuss? Run into one of these deacons. Catch one of these pastors on a bad day. Catch one of these first ladies. You got horn around going on everywhere. You got cussing out, people cussing. Most people that's in the church cuss. Ain't nobody gonna say amen on that. But I say it for you. Amen. With that being said, Midiman, great video. I don't give the devil all that credit. See, that's just like I'm saying I'm a devil. Because God blessed me to play whatever I hear. He didn't just say, hear the church music, JT. I always go back to David with he calmed those spirits, evil spirits out of Saul. I always wonder what kind of music was David playing. You know what? I wasn't there. And you know what? You wasn't either. So with that being said, you don't know what kind of music God likes. Peace.